subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring another video. First one, I'll be doing my weekly Fear the Walking Dead reaction review. So let's jump right into this one. Before I start, I want to say that I'll be doing episode 14 and 15 back to back like I did episode 12 and 13. And I'll be doing episode 16, the finale, all by itself. So let's start out with episode 12. Episode 12 was the Grace dream episode where she was in the future with Morgan and the entire community, June, Grace, no, not Grace, Charlie, June, and all of them. Got to see, this episode was another, like, copying off of the Walking Dead episode, like, when they killed Jenny. That was copying off the season 8 finale where Rick did not kill Negan. This time they killed the female version of Negan, which was Jenny. And this one was copying off of the Old Man Rick episode. But instead of Old Man Rick, we got Old Man Morgan. So this one was pretty much an entire episode inside Grace's head. Because the baby pretty much died in the end instead of her dying, which everybody thought she was, but she didn't. So I don't know if she is still going to end up dying because of the radiation, because they said she still has, I don't know if she still has it or not, because the next episode does have June going to see Grace, so we don't know yet if she still has the same amount of radiation that she did before. But yeah, the whole baby dying at the end, we don't know if Grace has the amount of radiation that she did before, because again, she was supposed to die and she didn't. The baby died instead. And the bad guys who took Alicia now have the key, and I do want to say again, I do think the key is the key to the submarine, and that has nukes on it. Because the review that I have that I want to say for the next episode about John's dad, let's just jump right into it, because these two collide back to back. For the episode, I'm jumping right into 13 because again, episode 12 is okay. I think episode 13 was better. I liked episode 13 way better than 12. So that was my thoughts on episode 12. It was pretty much a copy of the Old Man Rick episode. So let's jump right into episode 13. Because like I said, now that they have the key, and again, I think the key is the key to the nuclear submarine. And yeah, they said there was supposed to be like a nuclear explosion in the finale, the season 6 finale, which I would like to see, because that if that does happen, it will remind me of the TV show that came out a few years ago called Revolution, where the power went out and everybody nuked themselves when the power came back on. So that might be interesting if that happens here on this TV show. But yeah, they have the keys now, and this episode again was about, episode 13 was about June going off on her own because she wasn't there in time to save Grace's baby, and in turn that would have Grace dying. So again, we still don't know if, like I said earlier, if Grace is going to die still or not, but I still think she is. Again, I like this episode way better than 12. I like John's dad's actor. I like the story in this one way better. John's dad was tracking Teddy way beyond, and I think John talked about him putting him away in an earlier season, like season 4 or 5 or whatever, when John talked about his dad in the past. But again, this episode overall was a pretty decent episode compared to the one before. I still think the episode, like I said, where Jenny was killed is probably my favorite one of the season so far. Yeah, to finish the story of this one, yeah, pretty much June finds the dad. Dwight and Sherry consider going after Negan, but they eventually don't. I still don't know if they're going to continue that either, but yeah, they eventually don't. Yeah, that's pretty much that episode. It ends with the dad meeting Morgan and joining their group and talking about taking out Teddy. I do want to add, though, this is what I wanted to add, that like for both episodes, they do not talk about Alicia. Like, they show a trailer at the end of the, because again, I get them early. They show a trailer at the end of the episode, which they haven't done in the previous episodes. Because I don't watch it on cable, but they do show the trailers on cable. This one, they actually did show a trailer, and the next one is going to be an Alicia-centric episode. So, I'm very interested to see that episode. But again, they did not talk about Alicia for either of these two episodes, and they know she was captured. So I'm very interested to see what Alicia's been up to in the next episode. There's only like 3 left. I want to say 14, 15. Yeah, 3 left. And like I said, I'll be doing 14 and 15 back to back like I did these two, and then 16 by itself. And then I want to say World Beyond might be coming out right before Walking Dead, or the World Beyond might be airing at the same time as Walking Dead. I do not know when World Beyond is coming back, but if I were AMC, I would release it right after Fear the Walking Dead ends. So I'm going to end the video there. Again, episode 13 is way better than 12. That's my thoughts. And this is James saying, if you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe for more. This is James saying, peace. I'm going to end the video there. See y'all in the next one, guys.
Right. I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.